Wiggy. What's up, guys? Your boy Vibe here with Team Wiggy. I got my boy TMac here. Went to a tournament, Maxx C tournament. He ended up splitting first place. Look at that shiny boy right there.
Yep.
But how was it the whole day, and what did you play?
Pretty cool day. Pretty cool tournament. We had went to Dabbers Cards and Games here in Atlanta, and they were doing a playset of ulti Maxx Cs, which these really shop in price. They're like almost $200 a piece. Ended up making top 8. I lost one match in Swiss against a friend of mine, and then went and drew in the last round to get in the top 8. I was 5th, I think, after Swiss was over, and then fortunately I had to play one of my teammates in top 8, beat them, and then beat the guy that beat me in Swiss in top 4, and then me. It was late, and me and the other guy, a guy named Michael, shout out to him, a really good player. He's playing Salomon great. And we decided to split the top. We each got a Maxx C a piece, which is pretty cool. And then we got cash from the store for the other Maxx C, and then some more credits.
Where's the Roach tournament?
Yep, went good. So I played Thunder, Dragon, Danger, Guard Dragon deck.
The whole
deck was crazy.
Combo wombo.
I actually have my round by round matchups. So I'll go into them real quick. Round 1 I played against Salomon Great. That was a 2-0 win. Round 2 was at Pendulums. That was a 2-1 win. Played my friend Ashik, who's actually been on the channel before. In round 3, he's went Invoked. 2-1 win there. My only loss in Swiss was against CJ. He's playing Subterrors. It was a 2-1 loss. Didn't end up playing him in top 4 and beating him. Then round 5, I played Strikers, a 2-0 win. Then Necros was a draw. That was a weird game.
Necros.
I got Zaborg, the Mega Monarchs, and he ate my whole extra deck game 2 and lost that one in time. So. And then top 8, I played Ovi, one of the new team members. He's playing Subterror, and that was a 2-1 win. And then, like I said, CJ in top 4. That was a 2-1 win also. But that being said, we'll get into the deck profile.
All right. Show us the spice.
So the only hand trap I played in the main deck was Triple Phantasme.
Thanos.
Yeah, this card's amazing. It was good all day, except against the Subterror matchup. Easy side out. I did draw this in game 1s against Subterrors and lost a couple of those game 1s, but you know, it's an easy side out for that matchup. Triple Phantom Sky Blaster, just a token maker. This card's broken. It just lets you make with that and a Danger is Saryuja, and then the whole combo. And to go along with that, Battery Man Solar. This is the second best normal summon, I think, in the deck, besides Sky Blaster. Plus, he gets his effect with Special Summon too, so it comes up a lot of times where you draw both of these, and you just make Saryuja off this one, and then special the Battery Man, and then start your Thunder Dragon plays. The Danger package, I played 9 Dangers. Just all the good ones.
3 broke.
Yeah, I was playing. I played at the PPG tour thing in Atlanta. Didn't do as well at that event. And I was playing these plus 2 Mothman, and I just like Mothman was a brick a lot of times, and then it did hurt me in the mirror too because they get to discard their cards also. So I just want to play all the best ones. Yeah, so 9 Dangers. These are the most broken cards in the deck. The Baby Dragons, Wyvern Burster, and Collapse Serpent. They just make your Guard Dragon plays, and this allows you to banish Thunder monsters, both of them from your graveyard, and they're amazing.
Like all the ones I played, they just they just kept recycling and going into that all the time.
This deck just abuses these really badly. So then to the Thunder Dragons. Triple of the OG Thunder Dragon is really good all day. And then a little different, only 2 dark. The Thunder Dragons in this deck are kind of weird. They're kind of bricks. You really don't want to draw them. You just want to search them off of each other and bring them out.
It's just to set up that
2 of that
Colossus.
was fine. 2 of this and only 1 Hawk. So I had a conversation with Michael Jafar about this. He disagrees. He thinks 2 and 2 is right, or 2 and 1 is right of this. This worked out for me. That was fine. And then this one is broken. Yeah, it's like another one of these, really, or another dark one.
Just to continue.
Yeah, it just sometimes it helps, just to have another way to banish cards when you don't open as well. And he works out.
I noticed
really
that a lot when I played against it.
Yeah.
Like it was just.
And then the Dragon engine for the Guard Dragons, 1 Eclipse Wyvern, 1 Diabolos, really good.
Insane
it's
card.
Eating cards out of people's hands. And this is MVP of the day, 3 Chaos Dragon Levianeer. This is like the best card. I think this card's the best card in the deck. It allows you to eat cards, it breaks boards, even under, like, if you get scythed or anything, that's coming around a lot. This card's just amazing. You're just destroying boards and going for game. You can summon these more than 1 time per turn, which is stupid. Like, you can only use 1 effect of them, the name, but you can just summon as many as you want. So drawing multiple of these,
and I mean that's all you need pretty much.
It's game most of the time. It's really good. And then the only spells, triple Sekka's Light. It's pot agreed on crack. Like it's really good.
Yeah.
It fixes your hand. That's another thing with Phantasme too. This just lets you fix your hand if you go second. It's amazing, and Sekka's Light does the same thing. Put your bricks back and draw better cards. And extra deck. Cool. So it's not like a standard Thunder Dragon deck. So you just play 3 Colossus. It's part of the ending board. You either end on 2 or 3 of these every time you go first.
And no Titan, right?
Yeah, no Titan. We don't need Titan. That card's not good in this version of the deck. Then Reproductus and Summon Sorceress. These cards, you really only make them when your hand's not optimal. Like you want to just go straight into Saryuja most of the time. But these do help if you brick or just have like a really bad, awkward hand. I did lose a few times just because I had to do this play, and then the Summon Sorcerer got ogred once. It got Veilered against CJ and on stream in like round 3 when I played him, and that lost me the match there. So this is definitely way more fragile than like going into your better play. Utility cards for make a Saryuja with Phantom Skyblaster, Link, Spider, and then the 1 utility card just
If it's not OT, it's not right.
Yeah, Phoenix, not right, Phoenix. Alright, the 2 Saryuja, Konami banned this card. This like ban it.
That card is insane.
This card's
not
crazy.
once per
Like, this
turn.
is the only, like, you play against this deck, side cherries this thing, and this deck has a really hard time. It didn't get cherries the whole tournament, which was good. So. Then Horload Dragon, really good against the mirror match, and against just weird matchups for you guys. Like I played the Necros guy and the last round in the first game. I had to make this and like took his Trishula and killed him with it. Like that was like a play that came up. So it was,
Disrespect.
yeah. And then the Guard Dragon package, you just play LP and Argapane. Really good with the baby dragons, and your ending board you end with Zombie Signs to only exceed.
Card is insane. It's 45 body for just no reason.
It's crazy, and a negate. Your normal board will end with Zombie Stein, and then this card with 2 to 3 of this. Yeah, so Heart Red, really good. It's basically just another Zombie Stein, but a little bit better. And then the cool card that I played this weekend was Scrap Twin Dragon. So at the PPG thing, I played against Dominique Couch in I think like round 6 or something like that, and it was a mirror match. And I made the full Thunder Dragon, Guard Dragon board going first against him. He made a play on his turn where he baited like my negates and then made Borload, and then after he took one of my monsters, he actually ended up taking my Archfiend. And then he made this with his Guard Dragon play and outed my whole board. So what this card does, you destroy a monster you control, and then you bounce 2 cards your opponent controls, and it's nuts. So shout out to Dominique Couch for giving me the idea for that. Yeah, we had a really long conversation about it after we got them playing, and a really good guy. And he was like, play this card.
Well, I see most builds now. I saw 2 builds actually played. Was it Crystal Wing?
Yeah, so that's another thing. Crystal Wing, for this tournament, it was like a 40-man tournament, not too many. I think if I went to play this at the YCS or regional, I think Crystal Wing might be better just because of mirror matches, and it's better against Salamangreat as well, I think, than this card. So you just cut this. Or even, I mean, this is a cute card for the mirror, but
man, people don't expect it really.
So yeah, I played that. It came up once. Actually, this card came up against. I didn't play any mirrors, but it came up against Sky Striker, where he had set some cards off multi-roll, and I had a play to just like get rid of those with this. He was under Dinko, and I just cleared his whole board. He had no cards, at the end of the turn. So then I killed him the next turn.
That sideboard.
Sideboard, we got Triple Drill and Lockbird. This was for the mirror. It actually came up one time against Invoked, playing the Sheik, and it actually won me game 3.
Which that hurts the deck.
Yeah, it just stopped it. This card sucks against Salamangreat. Do not side this card in against them. They just play right through it. This Triple Ghost Starter, this was for the mirror too, and just random matchups and Rogue and everything.
Ogre is insane.
Before the tournament, my deck list had Contact C on it, which I think is another cool card. I wanted to play that. Talked to Michael on the ride over to the event, and he was like, "Yeah, don't play Contact C. Play Ghost Ogre. Ogre's a whole lot better." So that was good. This was the best card on my side.
The God card.
All day, yeah. The Dino. Shout out to Alan, the Dino God behind the
already
camera.
know.
This card was crazy. It went in literally against everything, and I drew this against Sub-Terrors, and it won me so many games. And then this was great too. It was kind of unexpected. Decided in these and these against pretty much everything. And just
so many long neck turtles right
monsters, there. Yeah, so Gamma Seal was really good.
Start calling them turtleneck.
And then the last one's to Dinko. Dinko was really good against just any of the back row decks. Against Sub-Terror was great. Against the Sky Striker player, really good too.
And it really only works well if your deck doesn't need its normal summon.
Yeah, and you really don't in this deck. Like, you can get by without normal summoning at all with all the extenders. So, and then the last thing, this was just for time. Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend was.
Playing that to the guy.
I never had to put it in or anything. Most of my games were pretty fast, so but it was there if I needed it. So.
Overall, how did the deck do, and how was the tournament overall?
The tournament was great. Like I said, went over my matchups. Shout out, we actually had 3 members of Team Wicked get into the top 8. Alan as well with his little spicy dino deck we're going to show you guys a little later, probably tomorrow. That'll come out with his deck profile. So he made top 8. Unfortunately, he lost in top 8. And Ovi as well. He's a new team member. You guys will meet. Really good player, local player here in Atlanta. And Ovi, like I said, I played him in top 8, and shout out to him. So shout out to Dabbers, having a great tournament. Everybody that organized that, and just had a great time, guys. Had a great tournament.
All right, we appreciate that, man. Any final words?
That's it.
Yeah. All right, man.
See you guys at the YCS.
All right, guys. Team Wicked out.